So the questions that I get asked when I post a video about job search, the first one is, will they make visa from India? So if there is a need for your skill set, and if you did a good interview, and also if they have a vacancy, like I searched for 2 years with different companies, I had several interviews, and then either they found somebody locally or the position was on hold or many such things. So then one day somebody thought they needed my skill set, and also they had no one else immediately joining, so they considered my CV. So yeah, they will make a visa from India, but then you need to have a little bit of luck, and also they should have a need for your skill set. And second question, what skills are in demand right now? So in Gothenburg of Sweden, the city of Sweden, in which there is Volvo and another company called Geely. Geely is a Chinese company who also owns Volvo, but they have their own R&D here called CEVT, C-E-V-T, CEVT, China Euro Vehicle Technology. So that, and then Geely Design Center is there. So in all these there are vacancies. So the skill set which are in demand is automotive design, that is either mechanical design or styling design. Both are usually in demand. There are some niche companies which hire for more or less for styling people only. So there are some companies like that also, and the majority of the companies, they hire for automotive mechanical design, that is CAD design and CAE. So yeah, even I work for this company, A3. So you can go to their careers page, search if you find any vacancies related to your skill set. And so coming back to skill sets in demand, automotive CAD design, automotive electronics development, and also testing side, more on testing side, in fact, like HIL testing and so on, CANOE, Canalizer, and CAD design with trims, interior trims and exterior, and plastic, sheet metal and such design. Okay, so these skills are in demand. And what else? Yeah, third question that I get asked by many people is, how do I apply? There are several ways to apply. In my previous 2 videos about job search, I have put in videos about how to search jobs in Europe and in Sweden in particular. So either you can use it LinkedIn. LinkedIn has like search jobs in Sweden for your skill set via LinkedIn, and then apply via LinkedIn. That is a good thing, but be prepared to be waiting for long time for an answer. Usually Swedish companies, they take at least 2 weeks to answer on the application itself, and then if you get an interview, it will take another 2 weeks to answer again. And then sometimes they don't answer, because here the positions are quickly being filled up. So sometimes they find locally, okay, they bring him or her, and they put them in their position, and then that is more or less done. So the position is filled. So then they don't come back. So in this way, it's quite common for recruiters to ghost you or not come back to you. So that's quite common. So be prepared for that. So apply via LinkedIn. Also I have put a link in the description. So go to that website. It's called arbetsformedlingen.se. Go there, check for jobs, and you can apply through that also directly on the company's webpage. Okay, so that is the third question. The fourth question: will my wife or husband get a visa, or what kind of visa they get? So yes, if you get a work permit to Sweden, work and living permit it's called, your wife or husband, your partner, they'll get a work and living permit. So here you both will get work permit. Whether she works here or not, she or he works here or not is a different issue. Whether they have a job or not is a different issue. But if you, it's irrelevant, not even a different issue, it's irrelevant totally. So if you got a job in Sweden and you got a visa, work permit, your wife or your husband or your partner, anyone who is dependent, will get a work and living permit. That means they can also find work. Meanwhile, when you are on notice period, whether you are in India or any other country, you can always, she or he, your partner, can try to find work here, so that both of you can come here with your individual jobs. So that is the fourth question, that will my partner get a visa? And fifth question is how the visa things, how is the visa, I mean how many years it's valid and so on. So for the first time when they make a visa, it is valid for 2 years, and in those 2 years the visa will have the employer's name and also the profession name. Like when I came in here, my employer name was there, and also the profession name, that is I was a design engineer, so they wrote design engineer on that. So like that, in the first 2 years your visa is bound to that particular employer unless until they remove you, and and it's bound to that particular profession that you came in for. But it is not bound, like it is not a binding thing on you that you have to continue with that employer. If you shift jobs, the new employer should apply for a new visa for you, or at least change the name, or change your current visa to the new employer. Okay, so that is the situation in the first 2 years. So you get a 2-year visa is bound to employer and also the profession. Then you get an extension. Usually employer should initiate an extension, so you can't yourself start an extension application. So your employer need to apply for a extension, and then you will get another 2-year visa, and that visa is not bound to the employer. There will not be employer name on that, but you will have to be in the same profession. So it is bound to the profession. Like for me, I am an automotive design engineer, so my second visa, that is after my first 2 years when I got extension, that visa has my profession name, design engineer. Then next, after this first 2 years, second 2 years, total 4-year visa is done. Again an employer need to initiate a extension application. So this is the river that we have been walking beside. So so the next, again the employer need to initiate an application for a new visa, and that visa is called permanent work permit or permanent living permit. Basically it's called permanent living permit. In that you are also allowed to work. So under the permanent living permit, you can also, you are allowed also to work. So you have a permanent living permit. That means you are not, I mean, even if you did not have a job, like after you got your PR, due to some situation, like last year there was COVID pandemic, so many people lost their jobs. So so you get a you can still continue living here whether you have a job or not when you have a permanent residency visa, right? So then that is given for 5 years. In those 5 years, after the first year is completed, that is by now you have finished 5 years in Sweden when you came on a work permit, that is you finished 5 years, first 2 years temporary visa, second 2 years temporary visa, and then permanent residency you finished 1 year. So then finally you are eligible, after 5 years you are eligible to apply for a citizenship. So now we came to the end of the video, and also we came up to a beautiful bridge with the river flowing below the bridge.